Sports Center 5, High School Football Frenzy.
Hi everybody and welcome to Sports Center 5 High School Football Frenzy. It's the moment we've been waiting for all week and all year. We're going around the state in our expanded coverage, bringing you highlights from the biggest high school football rivalries. Students, coaches, cheerleaders, marching bands, and fans. It's a Thanksgiving Day tradition. Sports Center 5's Bob Halloran gets us started with a battle of the border just south of the city, Braintree and Super Bowl bound Milton.
There were two powerful and conflicting forces at work for Milton High School today. First, they really want to beat Braintree on Thanksgiving. But more than that, they want to win their first ever Super Bowl next weekend. So do they risk injury and play their starters? The answer was a resounding yes. Wildcat head coach Steve Dembowski putting his best foot and his best team forward.
The league title was up for grabs. We're undefeated. We haven't lost at home in several years. There were lots of reasons, and I just told the guys, if you're healthy enough to practice, you can play. And all of a sudden, everyone's healthy enough to practice.
Milton is enjoying an undefeated season and has put together a powerhouse program. Today, they got 3 touchdown passes from Owen McHugh to Dylan McKenzie, and touchdown runs from Nathan Ahuey, and Captain Jack Finnegan was in again. And Milton went on to win 42-0. Is it hard to focus on this game when you have such a big game ahead of you?
A little bit, yeah, and I think Dembo noticed that as well. He said, we really got to play with spirit. This is the last one at Brooks. He said, I don't care about next week. We have right now. We got to live in the moment, so that's what we did.
What do you think it's going to mean if you win a Super Bowl title for the first time in Milton High School history?
Yeah, it'll be huge. It'll be history. You know, Coach Dembo's came here 8 years ago, and he's been working hard, and all the players before have worked hard to set the standard, and we're trying to finish it, trying to finish the job.
For now, it's just time to finish the turkey. Bob Halloran, WCVB Sports Center 5.
The sounds of the Hopkinton band taking us into our next matchup, and this is a Metro West rivalry. The fans and the cheerleaders were ready. These two Tri-Valley League teams have been battling it out on Thanksgiving for generations. Hillers hosting the Clockers. This one is Hopkinton quarterback Robert Litcher finding Seamus Murphy into the end zone for the touchdown, 12-7 Hopkinton. And then more, Ashland would answer teeny pass, 43 yards. Patrick Dwinwell knows. And into the end zone to Jerry Judge, gives the Clockers a halftime lead of 14-12. That would be the last pair of points on the day. Hopkinton wins it 32-14. Keeping it in the Metro West to Natick, where today marked the 117th meeting between Framingham Flyers and the Natick Red Hawks. This is a 55-yard reverse. The touchdown pass from Drew George to Drew Walden puts them up 21-0 in the first half. Natick strikes again, 40-yard touchdown pass. Damon Taylor to Owen Corrigan, 35-0 Red Hawks. Flyers would add a couple more. Final score, Natick wins 49-13. Boston English, Boston Latin going head-to-head at Harvard Stadium today. 134th time, Latin looking to get revenge for last year. This is a TD pass from Douglas George to August Groh. Latin on top 6-0. English would answer and then some. After a touchdown, this two coughed up and recovered by Jason Edmonds in the end zone. Latin answers in this game, and back and forth they went. Eric powers through, but English wins 52-44. Two proud programs from the Catholic Conference. BC High, Super Bowl bound to Catholic Memorial. First quarter, CM leads 7-0. Senior Brady McGowan intercepts BC High at the 9-yard line. He's going to return it all the way down to the BC High 10-yard line. And then right after that, that set up this. Sophomore Mackay Dodd. He's going to score following the McGowan interception. He's going to find the end zone. 2-yard run. CM leads 14-0. They would hang on, and they would win it 42-28. The Battle of the Rock features Plymouth North heading south for Thanksgiving Day, looking to avenge an overtime loss last year. And this game had a lot of scoring. The North with a touchdown strike. This is Seamus Whiting to Joey Moriarty back to the end zone. How about that? South had an answer and a big one. Running back Cassius Johnson. He's going to break free into the open field. He's going to see daylight. He's going to see the end zone. Panthers win this one going away. Plymouth South 42, Plymouth North 14. All right. How about the voice of the Holliston Panthers? What a great voice. WCVB legend Jack Harper. His son's playing against the Westwood Wolverines. Devin Harding is in a crowd until he isn't. He finds space, keeps on going for the Holliston touchdown. They put on a show in this one. And then quarterback and captain T.J. Kiley with a throw to Andrew Dennison, who's going to find the end zone. All Panthers in this one. They win it 42-7. Stay in the Tri-Valley League. Showdown between Norwood and Dedham. Mustangs quarterback Sean Steve picked off by Gianna Gasparo, who takes it all the way. Dedham with a 7-0 lead. Then we go to the fourth quarter. Steve's big throw. He's going to find his man Ryan Kelly here. Norwood does not get the extra point. 7-6. Dedham would add another, and they win it 14-6 at Veterans Field. Way down south, Apponequet clinches the South Coast Conference Blue Division Championship. Harry Lemieux leading the Lakers, running and throwing to Quinn Bennett. Final over Old Rochester Regional, 22-3. 31st matchup for two annual state powerhouses. Xaverian traveling to Danvers to take on Super Bowl bound St. John's Prep. A battle of the birds, the Hawks and the Eagles. Picking up second quarter. And 10-7 game senior Carson Brown with a burst. The extra was line 53 yards to the end zone. Extra point makes it 17-7 St. John's Prep. The Eagles with answer with some familiar names. Henry Hasselback gets crushed, but gets the pass off to Charlie Camilla. Both their dads played in the NFL. 65 yards, broken tackle, long TD. St. John's Prep will hold on. They win it 27-14. To Martinelli Field, Mansfield, Foxborough. This was all Hornets. This was Brandon Jackson, all jacked up after this interception. To the end zone. That is going to make it 13-0. Then up 20-0. Senior captain Connor Zitkowski looks and he looks. Can't find a receiver. What's he do? He finds the end zone with his legs. All Mansfield. They win the Hockomock League Davenport Division with the trophy on the road. Final score 33-0. Two teams with excellent seasons, hoping for a Turkey Day to remember. Arnako Funayama went to Melrose, which hosted undefeated Wakefield, before they head to the Division III Super Bowl.
You're watching Football Frenzy on Channel 5! Football Frenzy here at Melrose High School against Wakefield. It is a storied rivalry that dates back over 100 years. Melrose has the all-time edge in the rivalry and home field advantage this year. They opened with 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. First, Stephen Fogarty. 5-yard run for the score makes it 6-0 Melrose. Then early second quarter, Dom Delgado, a huge 24-yard run, takes it to just about the 1-yard line. Next play, they end up punching it in, and it's 12-0 Melrose. With 26 seconds left in the half, Wakefield knocking on the door, but the pass is intercepted by Josh Madden. But then Madden comes out of the end zone, then goes back in, so it ends up being a safety for Wakefield. It's 12-2. It takes until the fourth quarter, but Wakefield finally finds the end zone. Nathan Delgado runs it in. Wakefield within 3 points. It's 12-9 Melrose. Then with less than 30 seconds left in the game, the quarterback keeper for Javon Willis turns the tables as Wakefield wins it 15-12.
We feel amazing. We started off bad in the first half. Then we just had to come together and play hard. We pulled it off.
Senior year, Thanksgiving against our rivalry. I knew coming into the game we needed this win. I wanted this win so bad. We got it. It feels great.
It's monumental. In our own little football world, it's monumental.
Monumental indeed. Wakefield's perfect season continues as they head into their biggest game yet, the Super Bowl. Division III matchup between Milton and Wakefield on December 3rd at Gillette Stadium. In Melrose, Naoko Funayama, WCVB Sports Center 5.
All right, Naoko, a record 5 high school football teams got a special treat and played at Fenway Park this week. The first one Tuesday, a City of Boston battle between Latin Academy and O'Brien. The scoring started on this 30-yard pass from Billy Bellany to Matt Wynn, 8-0 Dragons. Then Bellany is going to throw a fade to 6'7" senior Brendan Shapiro. 6 more, Latin Academy jumps out top 32-0. Something to cheer about for the Tigers as this game ended. Montavious Zollerkoffer, he heaves one to Isaiah George. Latin Academy wins it 32-6.
What was it like playing at Fenway?
It was cool. I thought Tris Spica.
Does it feel like you were able to score here as well and get a sack on top of it?
Those are both special moments. I remember them for the rest of my life, and I can't wait to tell my kids and my grandkids about them. And yeah, it was a great experience.
All right, the Tuesday Fenway night cap right here. The 135th edition of Malden and Medford Mustangs. Big lead for Malden when Stevens Exeter returns the kick all the way to the house for Medford. 22-6, Malden leads. And Malden would put it away for good not long after that with Kevin Exelholm, second TD run of the game, and they beat the rivals 34-15.